You've probably noticed a pretty big shift within the realm of dating, relationships, and marriage. A shift that has created some significant challenges between men and women. And to be honest with you, in today's episode, I'm going to talk about some things that are probably going to piss some of you off, going to be uncomfortable. You're not going to like some of what I have to say. You might disagree. All of that's fine. And I'm sure that you'll tell me in the comments. But the reality is that there has been a massive shift in dating and relationships to the degree where men and women are constantly saying how dissatisfied they are, how unhappy they are. And you see it in the videos, in the comment section, in the breakups, and the gotcha videos online. It's everywhere. And that shift can really be boiled down to one kind of sentiment that describes what's going on. But for the most part, men are taught how to treat a woman. They are taught how to prioritize her needs. We are taught as men, you as a man watching this, you're taught to treat a woman correctly. Your father, your mother will have taught you how to open doors and speak to a woman and prioritize emotional conversations and tending to her emotionally. And of course, there are many, many women who have experienced relationships where that has not been the case, where they've been emotionally left, they've been cheated on, they've had an abusive man. And that for the most part, there's obviously not great men out there. And I hear those stories all the time. We don't teach young men what to expect from women. We don't teach them what behavior is okay to expect from a woman. And in fact, when you look at some of those conversations online today, I see videos online and, guys talking to other guys about, this is what you should expect in a relationship from a woman. These are the standards that you can hold. These are the boundaries that you can have. A lot of the commentary towards that conversation is incredibly hostile. Yes, we as men need to do a better job at the way that we treat women. That is absolutely true. We also need to do a better job, guys, of having some expectations. Have some standards when you are dating. Do not allow yourself to enter into the dating world standardless, expectationless. I see this all the time, especially within nice guys. And there's so many nice guys out there where they don't have any expectations of their relationship because you're just so desperate to try and get a date. You're just so desperate to try and get a response from a woman. And ladies, if you can just start to enter into a space of, yes, prioritizing your expectations. I'm not saying don't have expectations. I'm not saying don't have things that you expect from a man or want from a man. That's totally fine. But also, really ask yourself, do you know how to treat a man in a way that's going to keep him around? Do you know how to treat a man in a way that's going to have him be committed to the relationship and that's going to have him be fulfilled in the relationship where he wants to continue to pour love back into you? I'll leave you with this one last piece. There's a study done and it was looking at what men and women are looking for in order to feel loved in the relationship. And women wanted words of praise and validation and in order to feel loved, and men wanted words of thanks and gratitude. That's what leaves men feeling loved, words of thanks and gratitude. Not all men, of course, this general piece of research, but for a lot of men, that leaves them feeling respected and loved, that you are noticing and you are paying attention to, and you are communicating how much that man is doing. So leave your thoughts and comments below. Man it forward with somebody that you think might have an opinion on everything that I laid out here. And until next week, Connor Beaton signing off.